Well, great morning. Okay, I wanted to pull cards on the what's going on with these swattings, and then we have more and more of the government buildings. The other day, they had many state government buildings that had to be evacuated. So what I wanted to pull cards. I pulled cards last night, and we're going to go through. This is what I got. We got the little worker bees that are doing this. At the center of it, of course, what do we have? This is what they're being fed. This is the desires, the wish-fulfilling card. This is what's being peddled from the higher up. Above it, this is for the long-term benefit, and also, Trump's thing is to slow things down, and he wants to benefit. Why? Because he is feeling pressured. He's on edge. Going into it, we have the card of the big blow-up, okay? So what he puts out to his people constantly is this drama, okay? And he focuses on what? Justice Department. They're all against me. It's horrible. Above it, we have this pain that's going on in mental. He is really amping these people up. It's what he offers on a daily basis. The challenge is all of this nonsense that he puts out there up in the air. Okay, not based on facts. None of it is based on facts. This is all his emotional upheaval and things that he is attached to, all the drama. The outcome is the hidden things, okay? More secret, more hidden things above it. Who's fueling it? Of course, it's Trump. And abusing his power, as always. And underneath of it all, he sends his little worker bees out there. But this is a double-edged sword. Somebody is going to get killed with this. If he continues to do this, this is something, this mentally, people are being fed this daily. That's all he does all day. Is puts this stuff out, and we need to put an end to it. We really need to put an end to it, because this is his little worker bees that he's sending out there daily, okay? Daily, mentally getting them riled up. You're going to democracy, you're losing America, this fear mode stuff that he continues with. America's being overtaken by those lesser than you. And, it's just absolutely bogus nonsense that he puts out there. But he's got them to a point where somebody is going to be majorly hurt. Okay? So let's pull our other cards. Let's go ahead and shuffle these up and see what else it's going to tell us. But that's pretty devastating. He is, and then it's behind the scene. I didn't do anything. My hands are clean. I have free speech. Man, this guy is so dirty. He is so. But he needs to be held accountable. Underneath of it, death, endings. Why? Because he doesn't like the harvest. I just see this one like Bannon that's an anarchist. He wants to see America gone. We have what's being offered up, and above it, it's all coming out of his fantasy. Again, the stuff he's attached to in his mind spin that are not based in reality. Okay? Underneath of it, again, he wants to make this go away. And this is his power structure, okay? To make it go away. Retreat. I'm going to go after everybody that I can, and thinks he's going to make them retreat by continuing to have these people riled up, mental spins of angst and anxiety that he continues to do on a daily basis with this QAnon crap and the rest of it. And then he's get his little helpers like Jim Jordan and Toxic Green and the rest of them out there, Giuliani and the Kraken and the rest of them to do his bidding for as long as he can. And he promises them, glorious futures, okay? But what's he get them in the end? Again, the family tries to pull these people in. And what's being birthed is this angst, this anxiety, this, again, just this argumentative fighting mentality. Underneath of it, we have judgment that he puts out there as a message of action. Okay? And again, we have this tower moment, and he's trying to get them to go out there and do these actions and fight. What was it he said on January 6th? We're not going to have America if you don't go out and fight. Okay? He riles it up, and he knows what he's doing. Okay? He's doing it on purpose. This is his plan. This is what he's feeding. This is his wish-fulfilling card to get him to a better place. Okay? Mentally. Underneath of it, we have a victory. Okay? A victory of holding on to power. Now, I don't think this is a victory for him. I think this is a victory for ones like, he knows this is coming. Of the women prosecutors, they're holding on to the power, okay? They're the ones that are going to have victory. Again, we have a tower moment because he's going to be out in the cold. He's losing the New York case by huge margins. And again, because he is so unhappy with the outcome, he puts out this new mental spin every chance he gets. Okay, when it comes against the judicial thing, because he thinks this is going to get him to a better place. If I get out there and this is what he's using. He thinks that every time he comes against the Justice Department with his angry, hateful things, that it moves him and elevates him in the standing to become president. So he's not going to stop. He's not going to stop continuing with his MAGA crowd of family. And that's, again, who he continues to pull in and continues. I mean, these people, when you listen to them, they are so brainwashed. They are so brainwashed by QAnon and Fox and, what they're listening to, that you can't reason with them. The things that they say are just really insane, like robots programmed. Like he says, he loves stupid people. He loves people that are ignorant. He loves people that don't really understand that he can manipulate. And I just see it as he is such a dark power, a whiny little loser that's got the great art. His book should have been called The Great Art of Manipulation, okay? The fantasy behind manipulation, okay? The Liar's Guide to Manipulation. That should have been what his book was called, because that's all he does. He lives in a fantasy world, tells people what he thinks he should be in his mind, and his view skewed things on everything that's happening from his fantasy land, and then stands there, my hands are clean, I didn't do anything, okay? And it's going to take somebody really getting hurt or killed before they actually step up and do something to this guy and put him behind bars where he cannot continue to put out this caustic hate rhetoric that fuels his people up to going after others. So on that note, I'm going to leave that here, and we'll have to see what happens. But this is not good when you have somebody like him with this cult, and it is 100%, it's a cult. It is a cult. This is not a Republican Party. This has now become the cult, okay? The cult. So I'm going to leave that here. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you online.